Hey, who likes short shorts?
We like short shorts!
Okay, so it was recently announced by the Wachowskis that they're going to be closing their production studio because they currently don't have anything in development. With the cancellation of Sense8 last year by Netflix, they are currently without anything to do. And that puts this channel in a momentary existential quandary, because this whole thing was founded more or less on the idea that with the Wachowskis' production house and filmography, there would be plenty of content to go for years and years and years, and instead all we have is 3 Matrix films, V for Vendetta, Speed Racer, Cloud Atlas, Jupiter Ascending, and Sense8. Of course, we will be covering many other things, and already have covered many other things, and in fact have never gotten to truly cover the thing that this entire channel was founded to show, which is this work file that you can see here next to me. This is the original episode of My Gender is Cinema, and I've never gotten to finish it because every time I come up with an idea for it, I have to stop and remake it and redo it, and it will come out eventually. Eventually it will. And in it, we will discuss the Wachowskis and their various images and messages and references and metaphors concerning transgender film theory and the way that that is expressed in their work. But I just felt like this would be a great time to take a moment and say, oh, okay, yeah. They're not done with their work. They just currently don't have anything in production, and that happens with production companies sometimes. Sometimes you end up with production companies that have a dozen projects at once, and sometimes you have a production company that really only exists once every couple of years. And in this case, their Chicago production company has existed since I believe just after V for Vendetta, so it wasn't even involved in their work on The Matrix. And so they are closing it down because it, with no Sense8 to produce, it is just a money pit. It has nothing to do with walking away from film forever or being done with the industry or never creating anything else. It's purely just, do you want to spend $10 million a year having an office and employees to sit around going, so what are the girls going to do next? You don't need that many people or staff. So closing the office makes complete sense. It doesn't mean that we're going to be without content here. It doesn't mean that we ever would have been. That is just a shameful excuse I have come up with to have this video so that we can fill some content out. As you may have seen, I recently put out a video about reviewing Flash Gordon instead of Bohemian Rhapsody. This format of piggybacking one review on top of another, which we began with Venom and Spawn in our first movie review. I feel like really works. The Halloween one, I didn't get any metrics back on that until only a couple days ago, because it was in the middle of a rights dispute, and apparently numbers don't show up accurately. Accurately in a rights dispute. So I thought that one had tanked and had intended to never do that format again. No, actually, it did pretty well. It's right up there with the other ones. So we're going to keep doing little ones like that on films that, I enjoyed. I enjoyed those films. Obviously, at some point, there'll be a much larger Mouth of Madness review, because I more than enjoy that. But I feel like it's a good way to run through some films and get some content out there. That content. As is this. I usually hate it when other people do these kinds of videos, but here I am taking full advantage of it. And really just to comment on one little piece of news that got blown out of proportion momentarily on social media into, oh God, the Wachowskis have quit, to, oh no, they're just trying to offload some property. I will go back to working on this, which you can see is very unfinished. Very, very unfinished. There will be another review out probably next week. I don't know what of yet. I'll try to make a short like this once a week and an actual one. I don't know. We'll figure that out. And look for an upcoming episode, another full episode like this kind. This sort of thing is what we were supposed to kind of be doing, and as you can tell, it's kind of Lindsay Ellis inspired. But it takes a lot of work to make these, and it takes a lot less work to make these, where I just talk to camera. Yay. But that'll be coming out. The Rocky Horror one will be coming out. I tried to do it before Halloween, but that just wasn't happening at all. Anyway, thank you to my viewers, sponsors, subscribers. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Donate to my Patreon at patreon.com/HereEgo. You can find the link in the description or somewhere, or on the back page. I haven't really quite worked out all of the mechanisms of this yet. Anyway. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching. My gender is cinema.
My family tried to trick me into celebrating Christmas.
You know, we are meditating.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. I was only about to achieve enlightenment, but who'd want that?
Who likes short shorts?
I like short shorts.
Those guys are way off.